Okay, there's a picture of our
Whoa, that's
world.
quite the lighting effect there.
I have this. I have the God ray set all the way up in my shaders pack, and I didn't want to mess with it.
Oh, is that for like a background for everything?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we've all done our initiative. What's our next step then? Like, are we've obviously we got no equipment.
We
Well,
haven't
at the
even
very-
spawned yet.
At
Oh,
the
okay.
moment, we don't even haven't even started the game. I was waiting for you
Yeah.
guys to be ready. And are we ready to start?
Yes.
Ready as we're gonna get.
DM, I am ready.
The last thing you all remember is panic, fear, screams, destruction. You don't remember what was causing the fear or the panic or what anyone was even afraid of, but you remember the screams, the running. It was a very dark time for everyone. And the last thing you'll remember is running to the last hope of safety before everything going dark. What feels like only seconds later, the darkness slowly turns to a faint light on the other side of your eyelids. Though you're not sure why, as last thing you remember was in a cave. What do you all wish to do? Now start at the top of the round. Let's go with. I got the initiative order up because I forgot it already.
I'm
It'd
20.
be Jay's.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And Harmon,
Harmon.
would you like to tell us what you're doing?
Harmon is sitting confused in this cave that he's woken
You're
up
not in a cave anymore.
No,
You're
not
currently
in a cave.
out. There's light behind your. You can feel light on the other side of your eyelids, but your eyes are currently closed.
Okay. Well, I'm going to open my eyes because I'm currently eyes shut, and apparently I'm laying down. So I'm going to sit up, and I'm going to look around and see what all is.
Before you do that, I'd like you to please make a Constitution saving throw. That is a D20 plus your con.
A D20. Roll one of those. That's a 16, and my Constitution is a +1, so 17.
As you go to open your eyes, the light almost burns, though you're able to push past the pain, and you sit up. And I'd like you to make a perception roll as well.
A perception roll is a D20, right?
Yep, plus your perception.
Roll is a 6 plus a 2 of 8.
The only thing you see as your eyes still seem to be a bit blurry from being closed for what seems like a very long time, you only see a few oak trees, the branches moving slowly with the soft wind that blows through, a small pond near where you lay, and what looks to be a hill that goes into mountains off to your side.
Okay. So do I continue my turn then?
Yep, we'll do one more quick thing and then we'll move on to the next person.
Okay, sure. I'm going to get up and walk over to the nearest tree and begin punching it for wood.
I'd like you to please roll a d20. Just straight d20, no adding.
A nat 20.
Jeez.
I didn't see it. I wouldn't have believed it.
You get about 5 oak logs.
Okay.
And
Okay.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm next. Well, I'm laying here with my eyes closed. I open my eyes.
Roll a con, please.
Whoop.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Yep. That is a 19 plus 2.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. You like wince for like a quick second and you're fine.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking around.
Perception check for me.
Perception is That one is a 14 plus 4.
There we go.
So a 18. You see. I'm just going to actually quickly take a look at this. As you sit up and your eyes adjust fairly quickly for some odd reason, as the light doesn't seem to bother you that much, you see you appear to be in a forest. Oak trees and birch trees seem almost carelessly grown and strewn about. There's roots that seem to be tangled amongst themselves in the ground, and dirt and grass growing in random odd patches, some shorter than others, some taller. A small pond is next to you. Sorry, voice crack. And to your side, you see a hill that seems to be the beginning of a mountain, and ahead of you, right behind the biggest tree you can see in this forest, you see a long, what appears to be shallow lake. What do you wish to do?
Okay,
I hope that
well,
worked. Oh,
yeah. Okay, I need to get myself some tools, so I'm gonna go get some wood. Punch that tree over there.
Which tree? Closest one, farthest one, tallest one?
The nearest one that is still there. Yeah.
Absolutely. Roll a d20 for me.
D20. That one is a 6.
All right. You get about 2 pieces of wood. Not a lot from the tree, but it's a start. And with that, we'll move on to the next turn, which is Morden. What are you doing?
I don't know. I guess I shall open my eyes.
All right, roll a Constitution saving throw.
It would be a 10 plus. Where is it? 2, so a 12.
All right, you open up your eyes. You wince a little bit as the bright light hits your eyes, and within a few seconds, you're able to see clearly. What do you wish to do?
I'll take a look around.
Roll perception.
Horrible. It's a 9.
All right, you see. Next to you notice some oak trees, some birch trees. To your side, you notice a hill that seems to go off into mountains. So you're not 100% sure, and you see you woke up right on the edge of a pond, seemingly almost having rolled into it in your sleep. What do you wish to do?
Well, you know what? I might as well go punch the nearest birch tree.
Birch tree?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You go do that. Roll a d20 for me.
18.
All right. And you get 6 pieces of birch wood. Or birch logs. And with that, we'll move on to the next person. Woldove, what are you doing?
then, like everybody else, I'll open up my eyes.
Constitution save?
That was a D20.
Yep.
So 13 plus Constitution plus 1. So 14.
All right. Just like everyone else, you go to open your eyes. The light is a bit too bright at first, and so you have to wince for a second. But your eyesight is pretty good within those few seconds.
Okay.
And what would you like to do?
Well, I think I got to do perception, right?
Yep.
Okay. So
I mean, you don't have to, but you can.
Oh, I thought you were asking everybody to do it originally, but okay. So then, yes, I take a look around, try to get my bearings. So
Roll your perception.
okay. So I got an 8 plus a plus 4, so 12.
All right. You see to be in a forest. You notice that there seems to be again the hill that leads off into the mountains. You notice some birch trees and oak trees that are littered across the forest. Whoa. Wilda, what are you doing?
Okay, so you said there's oak trees and birch trees around. I'm assuming they're very, very close.
Yep.
All right. How do I figure out what my jump ability is?
Like your ability to jump?
Yeah, like how do I calculate that? Because if it looks too tall, I can also use some key and double my jump ability. But I don't know how to figure out my base jump ability.
Your base jump ability is about 5 feet.
It's 5 feet. Okay. So not tall enough to jump into one of these trees. How tall are these trees?
They seem to range anywhere from about 10 feet to some even as tall as like 20 feet.
Okay.
There's some big.
Why? Okay. Why don't I'm going to climb up one of the trees, one of the tallest trees, and get a lay of the land.
All right. And I'd like you to roll a perception check.
Perception. So
That'd
that's a
be difficult.
D20. So 14 and plus 4 is 18.
Wow.
All right. I will send you some screenshots.
Ooh. Now, I don't see anybody else then.
Not at the moment. I will say that you actually saw them as you're rushing up the tree, and that leads on to the next thing. We'll go from top initiative to bottom initiative. Word, I don't remember how to pronounce the name. Give me a second. Sorry. Harmon, would you like to describe your character?
Sure. Harmon. Let me go to my character sheet here. Description.
It only needs to be your physical traits. Don't need to share personality or anything.
Yep, gotcha. So Harmon is a 3'3" halfling. I'm 50 years of age. I weigh 43 pounds. Brown eyes, tan skin, wavy hair, and male.
All right.
Is that it, or do you want more?
If that's all you want to share about your character, that's all you need to share.
I mean, he's obviously wearing clothes. He
Yeah.
likes.
I
he
guess
likes
it's
fashion.
true.
He likes fashion, but he doesn't like to be too flashy and not stand out too much. But
I guess none of us decided to check to see if we had any equipment or clothing or anything like that. So
You have clothes. You have clothes.
we just assumed it.
Just assume you have clothes.
I don't want the mental image of 4 dudes running around naked punches.
What are you talking about? There's leaves everywhere. Wouldn't have to
Climbing a
last
tree.
long.
Sorry.
Okay. Moving on.
You know what's even funnier is Syntax in my stream predicted this line of conversation.
Petty. I'm not calling you your full name because I'm not going to try and pronounce that.
Just
Do
go with
you want to
Pete
describe your character
then.
party?
Okay, I am a 4'9" elf with copper skin and very short, dark brown hair. Medium build, about 106 pounds. And that's about it.
All right. And then Morden would like to describe your character party.
I'm a 3'1" halfling. I've got very bronze tan skin. I'm very rugged looking, even a little bit dirty. I've got a look of determination in my eyes. And I look like I know how to handle myself with a bow.
And is that everything?
Yes, good for now.
All right. And finally, Wolda would you like to describe your character.
Can these guys see me yet? I guess if I'm standing on top of a tree, right?
It's just in general at this point. Just make sure everyone.
We saw you go running past.
Yeah.
What do you mean running past? I ran up. I didn't go past.
You had to run past someone to get to the tree.
So
Unless you were stealthing.
Sorry.
You would have had to run at least past at least one person punching a tree unless you're stealthing, which you weren't.
Which I wasn't. No, I thought I was going to go up a closer tree, but it doesn't really matter.
We punched those
Um,
trees.
Everybody's just standing around punching trees. So, so yeah, I'm about 150-year-ish elf, so relatively young, but well into the adulthood. Brown hair, blue eyes. I didn't have a choice when I was coloring the character. Dressed in a robe and with as the closest thing I could find to a soul patch, which was just the chin beard.
All right. And is that how you're going to describe your character?
Uh, yes, unless you want some other info put out there.
Nope. Like
Right.
as much as you guys want to share, is what you guys got to share, unless I otherwise ask, unless I say otherwise.
Okay.
All right. And so you went up, you looked from the tree. Is there any action you would like to take before we move on to the top of the round?
If I don't see anything dangerous, then I'm gonna just go back down to the ground.
All right. And we're gonna go back to the top of the round. Harmon, what are you doing? Harmon.
Okay, let's see. Well, I've just chopped this tree. Did I chop the entire tree down?
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering that myself. So gravity works.
Yeah. Well, no, not for trees.
But the logs, I chopped all the logs down, right?
Okay? The tree is like if you try to punch on a tree, the tree is down. You have collected the entire tree of logs, I should say.
Okay.
All right.
But you could punch the bottom and leave the tree hanging.
You can punch the bottom, tree will fall. Just a matter of how much you get from the tree, or how much you
Okay.
collect from that tree.
Okay. Well, I guess at this point I'm going to craft down my oak logs into planks, and then planks into crafting table, and do the whole process to make a sword. Is that
All right.
doable?
That is doable. Just you got to do the math because I'm not gonna sit here for 20 minutes doing the math for that.
Okay, so
So
math is in how many actions that is?
nope, math is in how much wood you've used and how much wood you have left.
Okay. All right.
And since you are, I was gonna since you are make active. Oh, before you do that, actually, how do you access your inventory?
Oh, how do I access my inventory?
How do you access your inventory?
I have not thought about that. um. Hmm.
I'm so glad I'm not first.
Yeah, thanks for putting me on the spot.
If you'd
my...
like, you can roll a wisdom to see if you remember how to.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna roll.
For a second there, I thought you were pulling us in from a different world and we didn't understand anything. But okay, okay.
Nope.
Is a wisdom a D20 again?
Yep.
All right.
Any check, unless I specified otherwise, is a D20.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll a D20, and I got a 6 plus 1. Hold on, is that 6 or no?
That's
No, that's
a 9.
9.
9. So 9 plus 1 is 10. Sorry.
You remember it has something to do with thinking.
I remember it has something to do with thinking. I have to think about my inventory.
Yep. Well, give or take. If you want to try, you can.
Okay. Well, I am going to think about how much wood I collected.
You go to think about your inventory. You imagine the wood you've collected in front of you, and this kind of transparent but not quite gray image appears in front of you. Almost like think like a hologram screen appears about if you were to stick your arm out straight about to your elbow away from you. It's not too far, but close enough that you can see. And you notice there is a small area that has about 4 spaces. A area for what looks like armor, an area for what looks like a shield, and your inventory. You have access to your inventory.
Okay, do I know how to craft planks? I mean, the oak logs into planks?
I will say you do know that. It was just a matter of if you remembered how to access that.
Okay. Well, at
All
this
right.
point, I'm going to let's see. I'm going to take 2 of my oak logs and place them into the 2x2 grid, and that should give me 8 planks.
Mm-hmm. So just want to let me. So are you just going to be crafting a sword and
Yeah.
a crafting table?
Uh huh.
All right, then you do that, and we'll move on to the next one. Just this is all going on while you are crafting. Next up is I still don't know how to pronounce your name. Pediaris.
Charis.
We're just gonna.
Yaris, you're up.
Okay. Well, as I've only got 2 logs here, I'm going to head over to another tree and collect more wood from it.
You didn't collect all the wood from that one tree. There's just kind of like a pile
Oh,
of
okay.
logs next to you. You can choose to collect those if you'd like.
Well then, I need more wood.
So you collecting those?
I'm gonna pick up the wood that's laying around to me then.
You get 4 more pieces of wood.
Okay, that's good.
And?
Now I've got 6. Well, I'd like to open my inventory and craft something.
How do you open your inventory?
Well, I suppose I don't remember either.
Nope.
So
You can choose to guess, or you can choose to roll wisdom.
I'm gonna go with a wisdom roll, which
All right.
this is a wisdom. I rolled a 20.
Sorry.
I just rolled a 20.
And
Nat
suddenly all
20?
the characters get blown
Yep.
off the character sheet.
Yes.
You
Yes.
immediately remember how to access your inventory, and you pull up without any problem.
Okay.
You once again see the half transparent screen, holographic screen, and everything that was on that I previously mentioned. And would you like to do some crafting?
Yes, I need a crafting bench. I need to make some planks out of one of my logs.
All right. Would you like to get that? That was louder than the other songs were.
Yes. Actually, I'm going to craft 2 logs into planks. And then I will craft 1 plank into sticks. So I now have 4 sticks. And let's see. I guess for now I'm just going to go with a wooden sword.
All right. So, are you getting all these things crafted?
Yeah. I'm
Alright.
doing this.
Then, while you are crafting that, we will move on to the next person, which is Morton. What are you doing?
Well, I think I'd like to do some crafting as well, but I can't seem to remember how. And I see a fellow halfling apparently near me crafting, so I'd like to ask him how he did it.
All right. You go ask him. And how do you respond to the how do you respond? Halfling who was crafting, who I can't remember the name of. Or who was who?
Armin.
So I hear this rustling coming from behind me, and I turn around and I see another halfling, and I'm surprised. Hello? Who are you, sir?
I am Morden.
Morden. Morden from where? Of what?
I am Morden Thorntiller.
Morden Thorntiller. Okay, well, Morden, I am Harmon Lightfoot.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure's all mine. How can I help you, sir?
I see that you are crafting, and I can't seem to remember how. Can you refresh my memory?
Ah, sure. So yes, there's this item that you need. It's called a crafting table. And to craft this crafting table, you take 4 of your oak planks, which you get from your 1 piece of wood, and you craft those into a 2x2. And now you have this crafting table, and you place this crafting table down, and then you take your items, which is part of your recipe, and you place them in a particular order on top of this crafting table. And then once you place it in the specific order, then all of a sudden appears the item you want. For example, I'm here crafting a sword. So on top of my crafting table here, I'm going to place my 1 stick down, and then I'm going to place 2 planks. And now you see appear on the right-hand side of this interface, I have my sword. Swing.
Was that a sound effect you did there?
That was.
Why was there a metal sound effect? It's wood.
That's what I was wondering.
It's a whoosh. Come on. Okay, how about
Okay,
No,
whoosh.
that was a
Oh, that's better.
there you go. And there's my wooden sword. It's nice and woody. It's like, yeah, it's nice and brown, and it's a wood sword. Do you understand?
I hope I do. DM, do I understand?
I'm sorry. You understand. You know how to craft now.
Oh.
Am I safe to assume you're crafting?
Yes, I'm gonna start crafting.
Alright, I'm just gonna say you can start crafting.
Yes.
No ands, ifs, or buts. And with that, well, so that's your turn. We'll go last, but not least. Well, maybe, but we're gonna hope not. Woldove, what are you up to?
Well, I'm surprised. It's Skunky at least. I was worried that we were just going to stand around and punch trees and nobody was going to talk to each other. But when I ran past that person, who did I run by?
Just because you check this. You kind of ran by everyone.
Oh, okay. So then and how far apart is everybody? Like, are we, like, would I have to yell at everybody or can we just talk normally or?
As of right now, you guys could talk. You might have to raise your voice a little bit because you're the furthest away. But you are, like, you're like decent, like within like a 20-foot radius, all of you.
Okay. So I slowly approach the rest of the group and basically say, what's going on here? No, I wouldn't say that. Would be a monkish thing to say. You know, greetings, travelers. Where are we? And I'm assuming that's going to be everybody's answer.
As of right now, you guys are in player contact. This is up to you guys. What you guys say?
We're in a
I woke
forest.
up. I woke up here, and I have no idea where exactly we are. We didn't catch your name, sir.
My name? My name is
No,
Woldoff.
the guy behind you. Yes, your name.
My name is Woldoff. And yours?
Woldoff. I am Harmon Lightfoot.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Who said hi? I heard Morden.
Hello. My name is Petrus.
Hello, Sir Petrus. Are you a knight? Maybe I shouldn't say sir.
No, I am definitely not a knight.
Okay, well then, hello, Petrus.
Alright,
So-
whenever you go to do an action, real quick thing. If, for example, you choose to walk away or you choose to go back to do something or you ignore them, just say that out loud so that way everyone's aware of what's going on.
Okay, I'll do that.
Mm.
I'm ignoring you. I'm crafting.
Well, I'm gonna punch another tree here.
Wait, who said that? Wait.
Let's see.
Harmon.
Right. Just punch in the closest tree.
Yes.
Roll a d20.
I got a 9.
Alright, you get 4 pieces of oak wood. And then so you head back to your crafting table.
So now I have a total of 7 oak logs. I have 2 planks and 1 stick on me and 1 sword.
All right. And is there anything else I'd like to do before I move on to the next turn?
No, I'm good.
All right.